I got an email from Marco, a mentee, yesterday. He has 5 locations to say he had some operational problems. And again, I've said that's one of the hardest parts, if not the hardest part of this acquisition journey. Running the business would be an understatement, certainly. He went through those times. He had a good team around him. He struggled through those, but he persevered, didn't quit. And now those 5 locations are doing much, much better, and things are coming together for him operationally. But I wrote back to him after I saw Marco's email, and I said, I can't think of a single success story that I have where they didn't struggle through the process. I've talked about LOIs that have blown up. I've talked about operational problems, financing problems. And I think in large part that process, and again, this process is simple, but simple is not the same as easy. I always looked at that to say, I'm glad that it's tough, because that will sort out the competition. If it was easy to do, it'd be a lot harder with respect to competition. So I tend to look on the bright side of that. But nonetheless, that doesn't mean that this hasn't been a struggle for many and continues to be. And people decide at some point, are they on the right plan? Is this something they really want? And if it is, oftentimes they say, I don't care how tough it is. This is that important to me that I'm going to get it done. And if you think about any large-scale achievement, you will see that the sacrifices that people make to make those things happen usually are pretty significant. And I want to read to you something Napoleon Hill wrote that is just spot on. I am convinced that failure is nature's plan through which she hurdle jumps men of destiny and prepares them to do their work. Failure is nature's crucible in which she burns the dross from the human heart and so purifies the metal of the man that it can stand the test of hard usage. We would cease to fear or to run away from trying experiences if we observe from the biographies of men of destiny that nearly every one of them was sorely tried and run through the mill of merciless experiences before they arrived. This leads me to wonder if the hand of fate does not test the metal of which we are made in various and sundry ways before placing great responsibilities upon our shoulders. He said men a lot. Men and women, same applies in both cases. But I think that's true. I think it's true. And if you look at any success story, you will rarely, if ever, find one where it just all fell into place and came together. Think about Thomas Edison and 10,000 experiments to get the light bulb. Most would have quit. But I've had that same experience with people I've mentored as well. Those that stuck it out, those that continued to work. Did they get counsel? Yeah. Did they have a good team around them? Yes. Did they change their plans when they found that things weren't working out and to get a better way to go at it? Yes, they did. If you have not, again, go back and look at my email from yesterday where I talk about how to learn from temporary defeat and failure and keep going through that process. But every one of the successes have been through that process as well. So if you are struggling, if things aren't working out as quickly as you wished, take a look at what you're doing, learn from that, use your team around you, use me through the products, the courses, the group coaching, the VIP Mastermind. Those tools are there for those that are serious about doing that. And if again you question at times why you're doing that, go back to this Napoleon Hill, write it down, put it somewhere, and remember, because boy is it ever true. If you are wondering how to get started with this and how to start conversations, go over to brucewhipple.com, grab the free class. If you want to go there directly, just brucewhipple.com/get class. And those give you a great place to begin. Additionally, we are going to be releasing an AI course on how to use that for this process. It's a tool like any other tool, but a lot of people have asked about that, so keep your eyes open for that as well. But understand that if you're struggling, understand that you're not alone, that people have gone through that process. look at your plan, look what needs to be changed, look at your affirmations, keep those in front of you, why you're doing this, but keep pushing. And if you do that, and if you consistently, on a daily basis, work the plan and put those goals and actions in front of you, I think you'll do better than a lot of people that do not do that. And hopefully you will arrive at the point of success that the people that have pushed through have indeed done that. So keep pushing, work the program, don't skip steps, and you'll do better than those that don't do that.